Good evening folks, I'm Mortuari and welcome back to another episode of PixARK on the Pix-A-Mania server. And yeah, the plans for today, I have absolutely no idea yet. I'm hoping to tame myself a few creatures, maybe go some exploration or something, and maybe have some fun with the other peeps online. So we'll see what happens today, and if everything else fails, I can still do some building. Oh yeah, while we're here, let me show you a little update. I've been doing some stuff off camera because yeah, my little taming pen, or no, dino pen was getting way too small again, and I was actually trying to expand that. Let me first have a look here because I need food. So yeah, a little update. For those of you who have been following the streams, you know that I have been building a lot lately, but I have also been doing some stuff off camera. So let me show you that. You might remember that the dino pen was actually pretty small. Look, I've expanded it all the way. This way I have room. Now what did I do? I think it ended somewhere up here before, so I extended with this section. And this whole section, I brought it to the banks of the river. There you go. So I brought it as close to the banks of the river as I could. I expanded this, and then I played around with some other blocks, like these are the Western Foundation ones. And I kind of made a little path going up here to a little square area, which I will be changing later on. This is actually one of those Pix block thingies. So yeah, I can put some dinos in there for storage. That way they don't take up a lot of room in my inventory, or in my taming pen actually. Well, taming pen, dino pen. So yeah, I did some decoration here. Well, decoration. I made a little path out of the Western bricks, Western foundations. Brought that along here. Built the path to my little house. Connected everything. Made a little square and filled up the rest with fine stone foundations. And where did I get all that? Well, I was digging myself a little mine down here. So I went down, and let me show you what I have done here. I cleaned it up a little bit, placed some blocks so it's easier to see, and then I continued down here. This is all temporary up there. I will show you why. And I continued down there. Now up here I'm probably close to the end again. I will be touching the river pretty soon again. I need to remove all that, maybe go deeper again. We'll see what I can do with that. Played around again with the fine stone walls and the western wooden walls. Played around with stairs and all the things. And this right here. Wait. Oh yeah. I was about to say something else. Something happened. This right here is something I wanted to try. So my idea was to make this tunnel continue under the river and have the top and maybe the sides be made out of glass, so I could have a look inside the river. But this has been a mess. It's nearly impossible to do. I did it off camera, but it's nearly impossible to do. You cannot place any blocks in the water, so I have to try to cover everything up with what's it called, with dirt blocks in the water. Sadly, the river is a bit too deep here, so I cannot really place any dirt blocks where I want them to be placed. Let me show you. Well, sand. Do I have some dirt blocks? Well, nah, I'm not gonna be using sand. I will be breaking a few things so you guys see what I mean. So yeah, pick up a few blocks. So I have plenty of ceilings on me. So I actually wanted to extend this downwards. You see, I ended up here. Well, actually, I ended first of all a little bit closer, but I wanted to continue this all along to the other side and have some form of a underwater tunnel thingy happening. But yeah, I cannot place, look, I cannot place the blocks from here. You see, I have no idea what. I think if my experimentation is correct, let me try it. Let me get some breath first. So here I am, and I think if I would do something like this, 7, let's see, I cannot place any blocks from when I'm swimming. That's the main problem. So what I had to do was actually make sure I float, try to place the blocks. What you see, sometimes they they pop green. So I have to place the blocks whenever they are green. And they need to touch the glass section, otherwise I will be unable to place any blocks. So I cannot do this while swimming. The only way I have been able to achieve that is by filling it up from the inside. So place all the blocks, remove all the blocks I don't really need, and then yeah, make sure I have plenty of blocks on the outside. So yeah, it's a big mess. It's a big mess. I might still try to continue that, so I might still remove all this and turn it into glass. I'm not quite sure. I will be trying it. I want to do it. I want to have a little section up here with the tower sticking out of the water. That's also an idea I had. But yeah, since I can't seem to build in the water, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be terrible. So yeah, other things I have done. Well, that's probably the best everything I have for now. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's it. So I expanded quite a bit on the Dino pen area. Make a glass bridge. A glass bridge would be nice, but glass, you just probably came a bit too late. My idea was to build a glass tunnel. Look, I started doing it, but it's a mess. I can't really do it. The river is too deep, or I would have to raise everything one more block to the top. Then I might be able to do it. I still... It's strange. Let me show you from the inside. I cannot place any blocks while swimming. So that's the main problem. So you have to be walking in order to place a block. So I did things like this. Let me show you down in the mine. So this whole thing took me, I think 2 days of camera. See, I had to make a little in-between section. Bring it out so I have my glass thingies up there, and from here what I will have to do is probably something like this. So that is now fine. So here I will be able to place glass thingies, but like up there I will have issues pretty soon because the water will be flowing through it. It's not on this block. This block, if I remove that one, water will start flowing down. See, now I have a problem because there is no way for me to get that block back. At least not one layer further. And that's what I would like to have. See, it's turning red because I'm probably swimming, or because it has no... Oh, this... Yeah, because there is nothing attached to it. So I... Good evening, Serlin. So yeah, there is a, it's gonna be a mess. But that's what I had in mind actually. I wanted to extend this and make it all glass. But you can already see that if I remove that sand block up there, water will fall through. And I don't really want that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this. If I do need help, Granny, yeah, I'm up for anything. I'm up for anything. I was just showing the stream what I have been building down here. So yeah, my building idea, I quite like the look of that. It's actually pretty darn nice with the glass and seeing the water through. So I might still try to replace all this with glass blocks, at least up until this corner. So that's something I might be doing. I quite like the look for I achieved with the different blocks in here. I still need to experiment with these, because let me show you one more thing actually. There is one more thing, as Mr. Steve Jobs would say. Do I have the Western foundations? Nah, probably not, but I might still have some in here. No? Yep. Western wooden floors. So these are actually pretty darn cool, because look, let me place some. Yeah, this block can go, since I might be continuing in that direction. And this block can go. So let me now place a number 7, which is the Western block. You see there is a pattern. I could actually make a fish shaped pattern. I don't know how it's called in English, but it looks like the backbone of the fish. And then you can also use the Q key to change it into something different. Like this is just, yeah, horizontal lines or vertical lines if you would rotate it. Is there anything else? Q? No, that's all. That's all. So you could actually play with that and fool around and get some different designs. And that's something I didn't really know. I only discovered that. Same thing with the stairs, actually. You can do pretty darn nice things with the stairs. Let me show you. So let me pick up this. And now I should have one piece of stairs. And let me place that back. So number 5 gives you the normal stair. But if you press the Q key, you get a different shape of stairs. So like now it's like a corner piece. And if you would do that one more time, you would get the other corner piece. So you can do some pretty nice things with those blocks. The only, well, bad thing. The only thing which I think is limiting me a little bit is that you cannot place the stairs upside down. Would be nice. Would be very nice. Anyway, I think this will be it for today's episode. I know it will be a short episode with just a little building update. No big action happening, but I promise next time we will go for some dino hunting. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. Comments and suggestions are welcome in the comment section below the video. Check the description for links to social media pages, links to the Patreon page where you can support me, and also links to the Discord server where you can hop on, have a chat and have some fun with us as well. While you're on the YouTube page, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so I'm still 220 something off of that, and every little subscriber matters to me. So yeah, subscribe if you think this content is interesting to you. Anyway, I'm gonna be wrapping up today's episode, so until next time, have fun and stay safe. Bye!